In the shadow of Bradford's Valley Parade Stadium, another massive illegal rubbish dump joins Hodes Wood down in Kent, Kidlington over in Oxfordshire, and across the Pennines Wigan in Greater Manchester, now in the Prime Minister's constituency. So, to the Bradford dump today, Andy Burnham promising to shut down the organised crime gangs behind these sites. Like ending rough sleeping, it's quite a promise.
The issue overtook us somewhat as the increasing waste operation, illegal operation was growing. And credit to you and to Channel 4 News for shining a very glaring spotlight on what was going on and requiring the change in the way that we are working. But we are announcing that change today. The previous Prime Minister put in place the action plan around waste crime, and now we're able to take that to the next level in terms of the involvement, particularly of the National Crime Agency supporting the Environment Agency. It's the bringing together of those two organisations with all of the intelligence around who is doing this, so that then we can make sure the polluter pays.
A few months back, this massive dump near Wigan was not yet the prime ministerial constituency, and Regional Mayor Mr Burnham was demanding tougher sentences for the dump gangs. But little today, beyond increased fines.
I'm wondering whether a £5,000 fine is going to deter organised criminals.
That relates to fly tipping, so anyone at a community level who is found to be fly tipping now can face a much bigger fine, £5,000 fine, 9 points on their driving licence. So we're addressing this at that level as well, because it's grown at a street level.
Hi.
How are you?
The Prime Minister knows this issue matters with voters from his recent by-election experience.
Symbol of the country not working as it should as well, though, isn't it?
Rubbish, like water, key issues with the public, and both the challenge for the Environment Agency watchdog. Beefed up resources for the EA, starved of funding for years, are beginning to tell. An arrest over this mess in Kidlington, in Oxfordshire. 4 people recently arrested for the Wigan dump in Greater Manchester.
Both the Prime Minister and the Environment Secretary acknowledged today that some of the work towards this was actually put in place by the previous Starmer administration. And that raises questions about just how much of the money on offer is really new.
Here's your answer. Back in March, Keir Starmer's dumping action plan came with new funding of £45 million. Andy Burnham's comes with 0 new money. But speaking to Channel 4 News, Andy Burnham said things are changing. Reorganisation is now delivering.
This may not look like success behind me, but to a degree there is an element of progress here, because this one was stopped before it became one of those mega sites. They've got in early, they've identified who is responsible, and then we can use the Proceeds of Crime Act to make sure the polluter pays for the clear up of the site.
This programme revealed that most of the land at the Wigan dump was given to the King, the Duchy of Lancaster, under medieval laws. But the Duchy, the King, is insisting the taxpayer funds the clean-up here. Now, back in March, Mr Burnham was sharply critical of that as Manchester Mayor.
I don't think that is an acceptable response. You know, I won't accept that as an answer from the Duchy. We need a better one.
5 months on, now Prime Minister, that position has somewhat shifted.
We have had a number of players involved, the Duchy, Wigan Council, and what we've had is a great collaboration actually about that whole challenge.
Oh,
but
sure
now,
you have, but you're going to ask him to pay up.
But here's the good bit. Now what comes after? So there is now talk of having taken devastation that was causing fires and blighting the local primary school. We are talking about reclaiming that whole area and that land as well for the community. Green space, high quality.
With royal money?
High quality green space.
Come on, is he going to pay up at all?
And I think His Majesty the King will approve greatly when we bring that project to fruition.
All right, that's kind of a no. We'll have to leave it there. Prime Minister, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
The Duchy says it's working with all parties for a solution. So across Prime Minister Starmer and Burnham, things are moving. The super dumps are being cleared, though you, the taxpayer, are still footing the bill. Arrests are happening and criminal penalties strengthening. The plan now is for all that to accelerate by bringing in the National Crime Agency and regional mayors to stop these dumps from happening in the first place. Check against delivery.